Hello fans and friends across the universe. Welcome to my YouTube channel From Me to You. My name's Keir Smith. Today's video is Try Some Buy Some Volume 3. This is where I get to show off all of the Beatles goodies that I've been purchasing over the last few months. I'm always looking to expand and grow my Beatles collection, and I've got 13 items here to show you, and I've bought these from record fairs, second-hand music stores and eBay. So with that said, I'll show you what I've got. The first item I've got to show you is this, a flip-top cigarette packet styled tape cassette single of John Lennon's Woman, backed with Yoko's Beautiful Boys, both songs taken from the Double Fantasy album, of course. But the cool thing about this is the flip top is still sealed. And I bought this at a second-hand music store in Nottingham City Centre, Music Inn, and the guy wanted £10 for it, which was a little bit pricey, but it just so happens that I had a tenner on me at the time, so I paid it and probably overpaid for it, but a nice item to have nonetheless. This next item I picked up at a record fair that came to the leisure centre just 5 minutes away from where I live. I saw this for £4. This is Paul McCartney's 1992 single Hope of Deliverance, backed with long leather coat. And at the same record fair, I got this. This is a double tape interview with John and Yoko by Andy Peebles on the 6th of December, just a couple of days before John died in 1980. And this interview covers pretty much everything that happened in John's life from 1966 to 1980, from meeting Yoko at the Indica Gallery to the concept of the Plastic Ono Band, John's deportation case, the lost weekend, becoming a house husband and a father to Sean. And at the same record fair, I also bought this. This is an 8-track cartridge of the Beatles, the Red Album, 1962 to 1966. To quote George Harrison, ain't no more no spring chicken, but I'm not old enough to remember these. I've never even seen an 8-track cartridge player before. But it opens up like this. And what you get is that. I mean, that will effectively just sit there and gather dust, but still nice to have. And I bought this at a record fair for just £2. This is Paul McCartney and Wings, Band on the Run album. And these tape cassettes are strange things sometimes because I guess depending on who's distributing it, you get a completely different track listing, as is the case with this. It opens with Band on the Run, but then you get Memonia, No Words, Jet and Bluebird to make up side 1. Then for side 2, you get Mrs. Vanderbilt, Picasso's Last Words, Drink to Me, Let Me Roll It, and 1985. Very strange. And lastly, for the tapes at least, I bought this. The Beatles live at the BBC. And this is housed very neatly in this little slipcase. You've got the double tape cassette there, of course, and a nice thick booklet with some nice pictures of the boys. I've got a book to show you next, and this was bought for me as a gift by my loving girlfriend. She gives me everything, and tenderly. This is The Beatles by Terry O'Neill, 5 decades of photographs with unseen images. And Terry O'Neill is one of Britain's most collected photographers. He's taken photos of Winston Churchill, Nelson Mandela, Frank Sinatra, David Bowie, the Rolling Stones, and of course, the Fab Four. And as you may have noticed, I've bookmarked a few photos here to show you. These are some really good pictures of John. And a really nice one of George from around 1964, I reckon. This book is full of fantastic photos, a lot of which I've never seen before. Look at these. Ringo and Barbara at their wedding, of course. And to complete the Fab Four, here's Paul with Linda. On to some 7-inch singles now, and these next 2 singles that I'm going to show you I bought from a guy on eBay. I think I paid £12 in total for the pair. And these are German releases. This is Wings, I've Had Enough, backed with Deliver Your Children. Here's the vinyl to show you. But this is the one that caught my eye. This is Mrs. Vanderbilt, backed with Bluebird. and this one's on the Apple label. This next 7-inch I'm going to show you, again, I bought at a record fair and I paid £8 for this, which I thought was a bargain. This is the 1964 EP release, Long Tall Sally, in mono. And there's the back cover. You've got Long Tall Sally and I Call Your Name on side 1, and side 2 has Slow Down and Matchbox. And there's the vinyl for you on the Parlophone label, of course. Up next is another 7-inch single that I knew nothing about until I heard about it on a YouTube channel, and I can't remember the name of the channel now, but this is Stars on 45, and this was a single released by a Dutch studio band in January 1981. And this is 12 segued tracks, starting with Stars on 45, followed by Venus and Sugar Sugar, and then you get 8 Beatles songs in a row. No Reply, I'll Be Back, Drive My Car, Do You Want to Know a Secret, We Can Work It Out, I Should Have Known Better, Nowhere Man, and finally You're Going to Lose That Girl, and then you get Stars on 45 Reprise. And this is on the CBS label. That's side A with all of the Beatles tracks there, and then side B you've got Stars on 45 including Video Killed the Radio Star. And again, I picked this up very cheap. As soon as I heard about it on that YouTube channel, I went looking for it on eBay and found it quite quickly, and I don't think I paid any more than £2 or £3 in total for it. Up next is another 7-inch single from another music fair. This is the Beatles, back in the USSR, backed with Twist and Shout, and this was taken from the Rock and Roll Music album. And there's the back cover. And again, I'm pleased to say that this is in very good condition. This is on the Parlophone label, side A with Back in the USSR, and side B, Twist and Shout. And last but not least, I was really pleased to find this, and I literally jumped at it as soon as I saw it, for just £4. This is the 12-inch single of Paul McCartney's fabulous Put It There single from the Flowers in the Dirt album. But the reason why I was so excited to find this was because it includes the limited edition art print by Paul. And how about this for a track listing? On side A you've got Put It There, of course, and you've also got Mama's Little Girl, which was Paul McCartney and Wings. And then on side 2 you've got Same Time Next Year, which is a fabulous song. If you don't know it, it's on YouTube, go ahead and play it. Here's the vinyl, again on Parlophone, side 1 and side 2. And here's the art print, drawing by Paul McCartney. So they were my Beatle finds and Beatle related buys from the last few months. I get such a kick whenever I find something that I haven't got, and there's still so much stuff out there for me to buy, so Try Some Buy Some Volume 4 is on the way. I'll pencil that in for a couple of months' time. Thanks as always for watching this video. Please give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you want to. I'm gearing up to tell you all what my favourite Paul McCartney solo song is in a video sometime soon, so stay tuned for that. See you next time.